not just Harry and Lily, is it? I mean, you know what kids are like for getting into mischief. Anyone could climb over that fence and fall down the sinkhole.
Well, that'll teach him to go trespassing, won't it?
Oh, that's going to go down well when the parents take you to court.
Oh, well, what do you want me to do, Sarah?
I don't know, but you can't leave it like that.
Speaking of that Ray earlier.
Oh, yeah, you changed the subject.
No, I'm not. Just listen, will you? He says he's got this friend that's a landlord, got a bit of property. And he says they might be interested in buying the place.
You want to sell the house?
Well, no, I don't want to, but if you think about it, I'll be selling the sinkhole as well.
Well, yeah, you can bet your life they'll offer you a pittance for it.
That doesn't mean I'm going to accept.
Yeah, but there's always going to be people willing to cash in on someone's misery.
Ray says he'll see us right. Have a word.
Why? Why would he do that?
But what's your suggestion, Einstein? He says his image and his reputation have taken a battering on his business, and this way it'd be good PR. Anyway, the structural engineer's coming around later today, so let's see what they say. And hopefully it's not as bad as what we think.
Yeah, let's. Right, I need to get on.
What, not even a coffee? Unbelievable. I mean, it's just...
To be honest, could do without taking 2 days off work, but this is important to Jack.
I know. Of course, you've got to stay over. Oh, pay no attention. I'm just bored. Hanging around here all day. It's doing me head in.
Are you sure that's all it is?
Hard to believe I prefer grafting to keeping the sofa company. I know.
Yeah, well, the doctor said rest, so...
I'm resting. I'm on it.
Good. What's he doing in there? Jack, get a move on, will you? And just give me a call, you know, if anything.
He's a bit nervous. I told him it could be the next Johnny Peacock if he puts his mind to it, but I'm not sure he's buying it.
Yeah, I keep telling him, confidence is half the battle. You've got to think you can do something. Otherwise, it'll never happen.
Well, my advice would be, if it looks like someone's going to go past you, trip them up.
Yeah, keep that one to yourself, eh? Right, you two try and be nice to each other, eh? You can, I don't know, get a takeaway, watch a movie, whatever. Just get to know each other without me sticking me oar in.
Yeah, we're all over it.
Yeah, good. And try not to kill each other, eh? What's he up to? Come on, Jack!
Jack!
I'm going.
Wait a minute, please. I heard you get up in the night. I was thirsty. Please don't do this.
Do what?
Shut me out. Avoid talking about I'm gonna be late. Finding out someone you were close to is dead, it's a shock. It takes time to process the emotions.
Yeah, well, like you said, we don't even know if it was him.
No.
So, look, and even if it was, I told you yesterday, I'm glad. Now, if that offends you or your mate upstairs, then too bad. I'll see you later.
Paul, can I have a word? No. I left a message. I've been quite busy. I'm sure Sarah filled you in. No, it's not great, okay? I've got to go. Okay, Mum, I've got to go.
Please, let me help you.
No, Mary, I'm fine. Thank you.
Hey, I just wondered if there was any news.
No. Okay, I've got to go.
Yeah, of course. It's got to be dead stressful. I don't think he meant anything. Mary.
Oh, ignore me. Yeah, you're absolutely right. One could only imagine what he's going through. Or at least Nick has an excuse. And like a certain George Shuttleworth I could mention, or just ignore me.
Sorry, George.
Shuttleworth, undertaker, or funeral director, if you like, so rude. You know, give some men a big pole and they think they can rule the world. I mean, was it my fault that his usual florist let him down at the last minute? No, it wasn't. And was it yours truly who volunteered to come in 2 hours earlier to finish his order? Yes, it was. And was he grateful? No, he most certainly was not.
I'm sure he was. I mean, it's got to be a pretty difficult job burying people all the time.
No. I've met his like before. You know, they think a chiseled chin and a pair of fine eyes will allow them to dispense with common manners. Well, let's see how far that gets him when he needs a gladioli italicus at short notice.
I could understand it if he looked ill.
I know.
I keep catching myself watching other kids, looking at them, thinking how sick they look. There's this one kid. He needs a new heart. Looks really ill. They can fix him.
Just wanted to let you know that a doctor from a specialist unit is coming in to assess Oliver today.
A second opinion?
Well, actually...
Why now?
We're doing everything we can to ensure our diagnosis is correct, that Oliver's receiving the best possible treatment, that we haven't overlooked any opportunities. But it's a rare disease, and important that we get a second opinion from an expert.
So they may think differently to you. They may say that it's not as bad as what you said.
Oliver is very, very sick, Leanne.
I know that.
I'll let you know when they arrive.
Thank you, Doctor.
No, he didn't ask me to phone, but as you his mum, yeah. All right, bye.
So, known as Paul, but your actual name is Apollo Foreman.
Yeah, we've been through all this before, so just say what it is you want now. Only I'm supposed to be at work.
I won't keep you too long. The reason I'm here is because of your relationship to Kel Hinchley.
We're not related.
Apologies. Relationship with. As you're possibly aware, a body's been found in the canal, has been formally identified as Mr. Hinchley. Now, it would appear he's been dead for some months. So, as you can imagine, we'd like to find out his last movements and how he came to be in that area. I must say, you don't seem surprised.
Given the type of person he was, no. I'm not surprised someone wanted to kill him.
Who said he was murdered?
How about I treat you to lunch or something?
Nah, you're all right.
How long exactly are you going to sulk for?
How long exactly are you going to be an interfering idiot?
You should be making allowances. It's strange you brought on again.
Yeah, right back at you.
I'm sorry. Look, lunch offer's on the table. So long as it's in the office, I'm on my toilet again.
Well, I can help out if you like. I know I'm not supposed to be in work today, but if you need help picking up the slack.
I appreciate it, but I don't fancy turning the office into a creche. No offence to Bertie.
And none taken. Anyway, Beth's having him today. It's not how I choose to spend my day off, but...
Oh, gift horse and all that?
Yeah, I'm not complaining. Look, I just need to go into town to pick up some bits for Beth, but if you like, I can come in the afternoon. Obviously, I'm going to be grateful for the extra cash.
You, my son, a lifesaver.
All right, see you in a bit.
In a bit.
Second opinion is good news, right?
Yeah, he's really good. Let's hope they're a lot less defeatist than this lot. I just watched him all night. Looking at him, not a mark on him. Beautiful little boy.
He needs some sleep.
I'll have a coffee, I'll be fine. You don't look too great yourself.
Yeah. Well,
What?
I've been looking on the internet and I found this. It's a hospital in Germany that treats kids like Oliver. It's experimental, but...
I knew it.
You should read the whole thing. It is experimental.
I knew it. I said it, didn't I? I said there'd be somebody out there to help him. I need to tell Steve.
It's harassment. That's what this is.
I don't know why you had to go and call her.
Because you're my son, that's why.
I'm just trying to piece together.
And why should he know what happened?
Are you able to tell us any more about the circumstances?
Sorry, no.
You do know that he was an abuser.
I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
What did I go and say that for? About him being murdered like I knew something.
Well, that's how they get you. And he probably knows it just came out wrong.
You know as well as I do, there's loads of people who wanted to see him dead.
Still...
Look, don't you go feeling sorry for him. I don't care how he died, and neither should you. I'm gonna get the sack if I don't get back.
He's just upset.
Oh, they've run out of cups.
No, really.
How are you bearing up? How's your son?
He's poorly, but found a heart.
Really? Oh, that's amazing.
I never would have admitted it. Certainly not to Freddie, my little boy, but I'd almost given up hope.
So when are they doing the operation?
This afternoon. Could do with a double whiskey, I'm that terrified.
Must be a relief, though.
It's the worst rollercoaster in the world, all this, isn't it? I mean, you have him and they're fit and healthy and then, boom. No, my husband burst into tears when they told us they'd found a donor for Freddie. And the doctors say with a bit of luck he could go on to lead a normal life. And don't get me wrong, I'm not religious about, but does it feels like a miracle?
I bet.
Anyway, I'll let you get back to your reading.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, and to you and your little fella.
But she's not Kevin's type. You're his type, once upon a time. And I recall you not being keen on me back then. Anyway, as far as I can see, they are getting on pretty well. Maybe. She just seems a bit... Oh, I don't know. And what's going on between her and that Peter Barlow? Oh, nothing.
Excuse me, who is this? Like Abby?
We're having a private conversation, actually.
Excuse me while I stick my earmuffs son.
I mean, there was something going on, but it's all water under the bridge now. And anyway, that's before she met Kevin. Look, I know Abby can be a bit in your face, but I think it's a bit of a defense mechanism. Like, she wants to give you a reason not to like her, just in case you don't like her, if you know what I mean. She's got that down to a fine art. Well, cut her a bit of slack. She has been through a tough time. I know, and I do feel sorry for her, but I've got to look out for my brother. Of course you do. But all I know is Abby was a very good friend to me when I needed one. And she loves Kevin and she loves Jack, and in my book, that means we should give her the benefit of the doubt. See you later. See you. Have you ever thought about stocking those little Portuguese custard tarts?
Ooh, you mean those nice little puff pastry ones, all kind of like tasty and vanilla-y?
Yeah.
No. That would be a no.
Have you seen Peter?
Peter? Sorry, I haven't seen him. Oh, he could be with Simon, I suppose. I know he's upset about all of us.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
I'll just go get your hot pot.
Peter, can you please ring me back? I'm going out my mind, being stuck indoors. All I can think about is having a fix, please.
Great minds.
Oh, yeah.
I just picked some milk up and, I got chatting to your friend, Sally.
Yeah?
Singing your praises, she was.
Yeah, well, you know Sal. She's always been a sucker for a waif and stray and an old cellmate.
You're right, I do know Sally. That's why I think I might have got you wrong.
All right.
I can't tell you how many sleepless nights I've had over the years worrying about our Kevin, but I do know you make him very happy.
Was a good, decent man.
You see? There's something we agree on already. How about we start again, eh? Hello, I'm Debbie Webster.
No, because you were right to be wary of me of who I am. Because I'm a mess, a total disaster, and your brother, he deserves better.
All right, Dev. Where's the coffee, mate?
Second shelf, £2.75, please.
Right, Adam. Saw you. Oh.
What's up?
Well, this might sound a little bit cheeky given everything that's going on with you and Sarah.
Since when's that stopped you?
Yeah, well, I need a bit of advice about this sinkhole.
Mate, you're better off talking to a structural engineer.
Yeah, I did this morning, and he said that because there's no actual damage to the house, then it's not covered on our insurance. But I mean, that can't be right, can it?
It's not really my area, but if that's what he says, what about the original developer?
Well, they went bust. But I mean, someone's got to be liable for this, hasn't there? Because it's not like I took a shovel out there myself and dug the hole.
I suppose you could have a claim against the firm responsible for maintaining this year.
Tried them. Water company said it's down to the developer. Anyway, even if they ain't gone bust, he's dead.
Right, well, that's a tough one. To be honest, even if he wasn't dead, any claim could drag on for years. I'm sorry, mate, but I'm up against it.
Yeah. Where's this money gonna come from, then, you reckon, to fix it?
I don't know, but I doubt it's going to come from the insurance company or the water company. See ya.
Yeah. So you've got my number? Right, that's great, thank you. Yeah, I'll look forward to talking to Dr. Schmitz later. Thank you very much, thank you, bye.
Who's Dr. Schmitz?
He's the head specialist in the team. He's going to ring me at 4:20.
Right, how are we going to get Oliver to them?
Well, the woman said that he'd come over here, he'd examine Oliver, he'd go through all his medical history. He's so lucky we found these people. It could be the answer to all our prayers.
Sorry. I wonder if I might have a word in my office. 20 minutes?
Yeah, of course. She'll have got the second opinion.
Yeah, you're telling me. Anyway, I've got to go, Nicky. See you in a bit. Bye.
All right. You see, if I'd just been dumped, I'd be feeling a lot more depressed.
I told you we're just mates. You gonna open this door or what? I'm charging by the hour here.
Yeah. Probably because you got more experience. Being dumped, I mean.
So you asked me to work here just so that you'd have someone to have a go at?
I'll be your friend. We can hang out.
Oh, how sad does that make me? No, don't answer that. Anyway, last time I hung out with you, I met Nicky, and then look what happened there.
Yeah, true. Probably best staying at home, watch kids' TV and do your washing.
Do you know what? It's all good. But thanks, you know, for the offer.
My pleasure. Now let's get to work.
How does someone even manage to get a sauce in a window? I mean, how?
Dunno.
Oh, by the way, he was in earlier.
Who?
Who do you think?
Is this a game?
David. To see you, obviously.
Really?
So come on. You still haven't said how was the other night?
We didn't have sex, but it was really lovely.
So you got on then?
He makes me feel safe.
That's good.
You reckon?
I mean, you're not like you were, but you both like each other, so it's got to be a good thing, right? So, how's he go?
No.
Then you should definitely call him. Tell him how you feel.
Should I?
Yeah. There's no point in telling me how much you like him. You need to tell him. I know he's a bit of a funny one, but he does love you. And if you're starting to feel something, and you are, yeah?
Yeah. I like him. Yeah.
Well then. And I reckon you both deserve a bit of happiness. Right. Better get back in. Cooking lentil bake.
Roxy's on the ball, believe me. And for what it's worth, I think you've made the right decision.
You make it sound like I had a choice. If I could afford to fix the all, I won't be selling my house.
Yeah, but you're doing what's best for your family. And I respect that.
Yeah, well, let's hope they see it that way.
Give her a call. Tell her I sent you.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right? Yeah, he's going to be calling. So this is how I want you to play it.
So, won't disturb you if you're busy.
Oh, no, I'm not. I got distracted by a 60% off sale that popped up in my inbox. Occupational hazard. I came to find you, but, you disappeared.
Yeah. I need to tell you something. Everyone thinks I'm tough, and I can't blame them. You know, dragged up through the school of hard knocks and all of that. But, recently I have developed I've redeveloped a problem.
Okay.
When I was in the hospital, they gave me morphine. I didn't ask for it, they just gave it to me. And it was like an explosion going off in my brain. And then I stole some, and I took a swig, and I would have taken a lot, but Peter Barlow, he stopped me, and now I'm finding it hard.
And Kevin knows nothing about this?
I can't tell him, can I? Because he's got Jack, and he would have to make me leave. Believe me, the last thing I want to do is go back to the way I was and ruin things between me and Kev.
And Peter Barlow's doing this out of the goodness of his heart, is he?
Yeah, believe it or not. Us addicts, we stick together. Your brother, he's a good man. And I haven't had too many of them in my life, if I'm honest. I don't want to mess this up.
Right. Come on. I need to get away from this laptop before I end up spending extortionate amounts of money. Come on.
Actually, I'm glad you've asked to see us.
Leanne, should we just wait and see what the doctor's got to say first?
Yeah, of course.
As you know, we wanted a second opinion on Oliver's condition.
Yeah, about his seizures.
So this morning, a specialist from the Welcome Centre in Newcastle came to see him. And the main reason for that was to confirm that Oliver isn't able to breathe on his own.
At the moment.
The doctor will talk through his findings in a few moments, but I wanted to speak with you first. I'm afraid he also confirmed that Oliver's underlying mitochondrial condition and the seizures are causing irreversible damage to his brain. And because the medication he requires to prevent those seizures is also a very powerful sedative, he also confirmed that Oliver will never be able to breathe unaided.
No!
I'm so sorry. And I know you need time to digest all this. But I'm afraid the time has come for us. We need to talk about turning off Oliver's life support.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.